Um... Reviving Exhortation. Paladins can command an unconscious ally to get back up with a large instant spike in health, while also granting the strong inspiration. However, the ally will lose half of the regained health after a short duration. Liberating Exhortation commands an ally to summon all their strength in order to temporarily ignore existing hostile effects, and also grants them the steadfast inspiration. Exalted Focus. Converts some hits to crits. Incoming hits down to grazes. Or misses. The attack cannot graze. Now also provides allies with a constant regenerative effect. Aura range 5. Iron Gut. Clear head, distracted, disoriented, maximum zeal. Resistant to intellect afflictions. Gain increased penetration with fire attack. I would like this one. Revive someone. Conscious ally. And also converts some hits to crits. Could be nice. I mean, all of them sound really nice. Let's do this one. Yep. Wise. Active companion. Longer experience fighting together enables the ranger and animal companion to fight as a highly efficient team. The ranger's animal companion gains +1 engagement. The ranger now also gains an accuracy bonus when fighting an enemy threatened by the animal companion. Defensive bond. The empathetic bond between ranger and animal companion yields a preternatural awareness of incoming danger, giving both a significant bonus to defense against area of effect attacks when the two are within 4 meters of each other. Marksman. But we already have that. Brutal takedown grants a large penetration bonus to the attack. The next attack on the target deals greatly increased damage. Well, what is the difference between more penetration, more damage? 100 damage taken for 1 round from any sources? Next attack. Hardy companion. It grants the hardy inspiration. The companion. Concussive shot. Interrupting them. Okay, could be useful. Hunter's Claw. The ranger strikes in melee like an apex predator, studying their prey and learning how best to defeat them. When first used, the ranger will gain additional accuracy against the race of the target. Bonus stacks with each successful hit, with the ability against creatures of the same race. Once a race has been chosen as prey, the ranger cannot designate a new race as prey until they rest, at which point all stacks are cleared. Hobbling shot hobbles the target, becomes far more accurate. Bonus accuracy 20. Go with marksman. Okay. Quests. The gullet. We can take them all.
They took him. For what? Bataro's the second this month.
And they say the pittings aren't increasing. Do they lie to themselves or just to us? At this rate, who'll be left to suffer the Mataru's ire?
And the musky draft billows up from the chasm.
Traveler, have you any food? Sure, craft to spare.
Gaunt Reparu woman grabs for your leg. She paws at you with a weak grip, fingers bone thin and trembling.
Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry.
Give her some food. The woman snatches the food from your hands with surprising speed, eyes darting a glance for any onlookers before she shoves it between her teeth. She gnaws desperately, swallows, chokes, chews again, and speaks with a mouth full from the next bite.
Thank you. I'll share it, I swear. Thank you, traveler.
Reparu touches two gaunt knuckled fingers to it. Do you have no access to food?
Always there is prize share. The pile has grown leaner these years. Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week and maybe before.
What do you mean? Shakes her head.
Forgive me, I say too much. If you would know more, ask Anoi. Our elder listens to those in need and he speaks. Out of earshot of the guards. He's there. In the house to the right when you cross the bridge. He can speak of the hunger.
Wavering arms points toward the southeast. Who's the leader around here? She chuckles darkly.
The gullet is a lawless place. Forgotten. The only authority here is the Matarus, and they don't work on our behalf. But if it is a wise man you want, seek Annoy in his home. He tries to keep us safe and fed. He does not always succeed, but he does try. Trying's worth a lot down here.
Can you tell me how to get to Delver's Row?
The black market. I have heard of it, but I have never been. I prefer to keep my head on my shoulders, Akira. But Annoy might know. Though he is blind, there is no part of the gullet he does not see. If Annoy cannot help you, ask after Firna. She's the tavern keeper at the Hole. Her ears hear many secrets.
All right.
The Queen calls these rations. Does she expect the Raparu to subsist on garbage?
You're right, it's awful. The chaos swallows and diverts his gaze away from the pile.
I've got it.
Half-eaten food scraps litter the pile, a rancid stench rises from it.
Senteri, I cannot.
Sweet incense masks the odor of the offerings, rotten fruit and spoiled fish.
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Help how? Poison me? Akira, no thanks.
Narrows. Enter a dim alleyway that reeks of urine and torch smoke. A long passage stretches to your left and right. Shadows move in the guttering torchlight, but they are nothing more than shapes at this distance. The chatter and bustle of the gullet continues behind you. Turn around. Tunnel broadens into an exit. Through the passage you hear the tumult of the gullet and the shouting, wailing and laughter of hundreds of Raparu. The stink of garbage wafts. Exit to the gullet. Let's take another look here first. Oh wait, we can go down here, okay. The flasks are empty, but for the crusted reside of used up medicine. Pitly. The woman bends over a pile of dried, bitter-smelling herbs. She's crushing and mashing them on a dirty scrap of parchment, coughing with effort. She steps in front of you to block your way, wiping a ragged sleeve across her rheumy, bloodshot eyes.
Paintley? Good God, I nearly didn't recognize you. You look more death-warmed over than Dawnstar.
I didn't see you there, Shody. Listen, you and your friend should move along.
Turns her head and stifles a groupie cough.
I'm not feeling so good, and I'd hate to get you sick.
You will.
Nothing a little ginger root and some bed rest won't cure. Please, let me be.
Takes another step, blocking your view of the room beyond. The herbs on the table give off an odor that scratches at your throat. Perhaps there's something I can do to help.
That's not...
She erupts in a fit of coughing. As she catches her breath, she gives you a closer look.
Wait, you're the one someone in the other Dawnstar's been talking about.
He lets out a rattling sigh.
In that case, maybe there is. There's some sick Raparu in the back. Not much I can do for them now besides keep them comfortable.
Looks at the crimson speckle on her wrist.
And hidden.
This is hardly a proper sanitarium. But at least they are isolated from others.
It's better than leaving them to wander the district. I can give them a dignified death, if nothing else.
Why are you hiding sick people?
Because they've got Drowner's lung. Spreads like gossip and kills even faster.
What's Drowner's lung?
A gift from the Valians.
She scowls, dabbing the rheum from her eye.
Fills your lungs with fluid. Gets you coughing all the time, trying to clear them. One of my patients coughed so hard, she broke a rib. Eventually, it gets so bad, you can't hack it out. You just lie there, struggling for breath, until you choke on your own phlegm. I hear it's a long, hard end.
She trails off for a moment, a distant look in her watering eyes.
I heard some Raparu had gotten sick, so I brought them here to care for them. City healers don't come down here.
She frowns and gives her nose a vicious swipe.
The Raparu have no healers of their own?
Takeo pulls at one of his long hairs, frowning. She shakes her head.
These people are laborers and fishers. Many aren't even Kahanga. Wound up here after raiders and slavers tore their own tribes apart.
She turns back to you.
Anyway, I realized what was wrong when I heard the rattle in their chests. The way they gasped for air.
She wipes the back of her hand and her leg and shudders.
Only cure is an elixir made with pine seed oil. It costs a lot, though not nearly as much as an epidemic. Still, if news of this outbreak gets out, these poor souls will get tossed into the old city. No one with any money in Nekataka spends it on the Raparu.
I see. Is there any way to get a cure?
You can get nearly anything on Delver's Row. Only trouble is finding it, and paying for it. Unfortunately, the children of the Dawnstars don't have many connections in this part of town.
She turns away, whooping and hacking into her arm.
But I bet you could find someone at the tavern who knows where Delver's Row is. Criminal types like to wet their throats after a long day of lying, cheating, and stealing.
She chuckles herself into another coughing fit. What interest do the children of the Dawnstars have in a gullet?
About the only honest one. The Raparu here are treated like garbage. Even made to eat garbage from that scrap heap opposite the lift.
He shakes her head.
And Dario and his Principe scum took advantage of the neglect down here to set up the black market on Delver's Road.
Dario?
He runs most of the criminal mischief that goes on here. Some say he's an old Valian traditionalist. Some say he's a thug with good taste.
She holds her hands out, shifting her open palms like platforms on a scale.
Either way, I steer clear of him.
She shivers, whether out of fear or illness, you couldn't say. Go on.
All the while, the gullet gets more crowded as tribes from the other islands come to Nekataka. Some are driven from their homes by pirates, raiders, even trading company thugs.
Her eyes darken.
Others hear stories of the foreign wealth pouring into the city. What they don't realize is most of it flows between the foreigners and the palace.
Makes a circular motion with her finger. So the Dawnstars are helping out.
As best we can. Most of us came from Raid Saris after the Vorlis Plot and the Saints War. Or we were born to families that did. We remember what it's like to scrape by.
Her eyes stray to the stained and spotted floor for a long moment. I see.
Some days, I think maybe this is why Aethys brought us to Deadfire. so we can do some good. Other days, I'm too damn tired.
He arches her back, popping his spine. Farewell.
Will do.
Scrawled prayers some in Warner's crypt are stashed in the shrine. Well, okay.
Wager I can reload faster than you can draw your sword.
Tundri, I have no interest in your childish games.
Ellie's home?
On it.
Inoi's home. Elderly Roparu man squints in your direction before blinking profusely. He hobbles closer, bare feet slapping the splintered floorboards of his abode.
What say you, boy?
He peers steadily into your face, blinking faster all the while. The man's arms are thin as sticks. What teeth he has are yellowed or black from years of malnourishment. Say nothing.
I can hear you breathing, boy. I hear much and many things, like the footsteps of a god on the horizon. I also hear the Raparu's heartbeat, grown thready and pained. Now a watcher comes to the gullet, as Amira has shown me you would.
At least piety can thrive in this dark and unforgiving burrow.
That sea-swept voice. One of Andra's own comes to visit me at last.
Causing the Raparu such pain.
The Raparu are being crushed from the top. We starve so slowly, it is an agony.
Starving? Are the gods so occupied that they cannot see inside the mountain?
No one deserves to suffer. Not like this.
The old man shrugs.
This is the Huana way. The fish of our nets are drawn for the tribe. The fruit of our fields, too, is reaped for the tribe. And the coin of our pockets belongs not to one, but to all. All spoils are gifted to the whole of the tribe. The tribe then partakes from the top down, from the most deserving to the least.
Why are the Raparu the least deserving, the last to partake of the tribe's spoils?
The Mataru risk their lives to protect the tribe. The Kuaru provided skilled goods and services. The tribe takes care of the Raparu more than we contribute to the tribe. Or it did, before our numbers swelled too large. The Dawn Stars would feed us, but the guards forbid them to pervert the order of sharing. There was a man who helped us. A soft-hearted pirate named Ulug. He worked with the Principe captain. Mad Morena, they call her. To bring us food from the black market. But for days now, we've had nothing.
Happened.
Ulug was never late with his shipments. Always very conscientious. A good boy. For him to disappear for several days without word, he must be dead. The Queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's shipments, we will surely starve. I am asking you, what else can we do?
I can re-establish the smuggling operation through the black market.
Akira, one hopes it is a temporary solution.
Strokes the end of his chin.
You must find Delva's Row, boy. They keep a lift that will take you down to where the pirates play. Surely you'll find Ulug's contact there. If you do not know your way to the Row, someone at the Hole may be able to help you.
Shit.
Follow the path that Ulug first walked for us. But do not meet his same end.
Who are you?
I've lived for many years in this gullet. My skin and bones have withered with each year, twisted harder, so that the Raparu now call me Taki Takiri. Though you can see, I am not very big or much sturdy. If a dispute arises within the gullet, I will see it resolved. That I can promise you.
Tell me about the gullet. What's the history of this place?
Both time and tragedy have rotted the gullet into a place of filth and crowdedness. Once, we Raparu lived in a fine neck of the city. But that time has fallen, and with it, the ruins of our old city under Neketaka. Long before the foreigners swarmed us, a sea quake rumbled our city, and the mountain cratered down. Many cried to Andra, and were swallowed for their efforts.
Dead eyes flick side to side.
Now the Mataru send us into the ruins of the old city to be punished. Within that pit lies darkness and death. Not silence, but an end.
Okay, we already talked about these points, but let's just check them for completion's sake. How else can we resolve the food shortage?
If we cannot convince the Mataru nor the Principe, I believe the Dawn Stars may help us. Peatly is a child of the Dawn Stars, and has become the Gullet's most cherished healer. I believe she would willingly hear your request for charity. Speak, and I will listen.
I'm looking for a place called Delva's Row.
You mean the black market that lies nestled in the depths of the Narrows? The guards do their best to stomp it out, but they are a single boot against 1,000 ants. I do not know how to get there, but someone at the tavern might.
Farewell.
Will do.
Beneath the dirt and mildew, these carvings look finely detailed and very old. The hole. Okay. I'm going to leave it here for today. We will pick up this point next time on the stream. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.